All right, so we got Luther Burden the third preseason debut highlights. This is all his routes. I know I posted a video the other day, but it was a shorter video. Also, it was a mixture of Luther and Colston Loveland, so it wasn't, super detailed. It wasn't both of them. I mean, it was both of them. So this is just him, and this is longer. Shout out to NFL Film Room for the highlight vid. Drop some insightful stuff in the comment section, man. Some of the stuff that y'all drop down there helps sometimes with my knowledge. It's insightful, and just helps out. Helps educate me. So two heads better than one, and it can help somebody else in the community. So yeah, let's get to it. He playing in the slot right here. Okay. I mean, for the most part, he looks smooth on the route. I mean, didn't look like he wasn't the first, second, or third read. Obviously, it looked like everything was to Tyson's right. Yeah, he got 1, 2, and 3 over here. So Luther would have been a fourth read, but still ran his route with good pace. That's a good thing too. You wanna sell it. Whether regardless if you're the decoy or not, you still want to sell it and keep the corner guessing, keep them on their toes. Make them a little anxious. Because whether the ball goes your way or not, some of them they don't know. Some of them don't watch film. Some of them, they just go out there and play off of their athleticism. So just keep them guessing. Ran through that little press attempt. Smooth. I like that. Quarterback got hit. Okay, he got sacked. Okay, that was smooth. He got open. That was smooth. In the slot right here. This ended up being a. Oh, you checked it down. Okay, that's a good play. I remember seeing this one here. Now I thought this route concept was a little weird. Cause this looks very congested. You know what I mean? Like, but let's see. Wonder where is he supposed to break this off at? And should he have gone a little? I don't know. The ball was too high. I mean, it was in an open spot. The play does look a little bit congested. I was a little iffy about it, but then I saw it from a different angle. But if the ball would have been lower, that's definitely catchable. But he looked fine though. He looked fine. I'm curious. Like I said, I'm curious if that route was supposed to be a tad bit deeper, but like the depth of the route. But looked like he did fine. He didn't look like the first read. I could be wrong. He didn't look like it though. Kind of running a little decoy route. That was smooth. Bajan is looking over here to his side of the field, and then he's done. They ain't even out their breaks yet. He's already looking the other way. Through his hands. Luther looked fine right there. He looks smooth. He looks smooth. Look fine, easy. Little bit of separation. I mean, if he was the target, I think he probably would have caught it, but the read on that was very quick. Okay, that was nice. Okay. He got the corner to turn around twice. That's pretty tough. Ooh, 38. I think I know who this is. I can't think off the top of the head. Corner completely turned around twice. This was interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if Tyson just felt like he couldn't make that throw. Maybe he didn't think to look in the end zone, but Luther was wide open right here. It's just very interesting. Like, look at this. Why wouldn't he think he could make this throw? Nah, I mean that should have been a. If you put this far enough, there's a range where he can't make a play on that. This DB right here is not gonna make a play. If you put this back here, Luther can get to it. In stride, he could have got to that. That's tough. I don't know why he went with the check down. Bears fans, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. He kind of went into a little. It was like the end break kind of went into a little jog right there, which is smart. It's just knowing the pace and space. No defender, no defender in sight. So let me slow down and try to sit in his zone for a second, or as long as I can. He got sacked, but had he not got sacked, or that pressure was a second later, that would have been a touchdown right to Luther. That was a good throw. Good catch. Who was 13? That was a good catch. I know Luther ain't just, you know what I'm saying? He didn't go off or anything, but he looked solid to me. He looked good. Like, he's doing his job, He's not dropping balls. Again, the pace on the routes where he looks like he's a decoy, doing pretty solid, Fair amount of checkdowns, but he has been getting pressure, so not really no pressure right there. That was tight coverage. I mean, if the ball was put in the right place, he could have caught it, but it was pretty tight coverage. Good concept, good route concept. I ain't mad at that. If you got the first get out of bounds, you don't gotta fight for too much extra, put too much on your body. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe. Like I said, overall, he looked pretty good, looked pretty smooth. Body language, you don't see him like sulking too much or doing too much complaining. You know what I mean? Like, he going out there just running his route. I did see him like his hands go like this here on that touchdown. I know that hurts, but for the most part, it seemed like he ran a fair share of like decoy routes where he wasn't the priority target, or he's running off to open the field up for somebody else. But I mean, he looks solid though. Looks solid. I got no complaints on this. I got nothing negative to say. I couldn't find too many negative nitpicks. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know your thoughts. Drive, stay tuned, stay blessed.